And then
we are live. Welcome to North Tama. My name is Keith Kennedy, and I am here with Mr. Levi LaRue.
hello.
We are embarking here on our first North Tama volleyball stream. We're glad you could make it. And tonight, North Tama Redhawks are taking on the Gladbrook-Reinbeck Rebels.
We got a pretty big crowd in here tonight. Looks like the Red Hawk student body is wearing jersey night tonight, while the Gladbrook-Reinbeck side is looking like country night, maybe.
Parents' country night. We have a really good showing of students out here. It's a great thing to see at North Tama, how everyone supports all of the sports. No matter if you're a football player, they come to the volleyball meets. If you're a volleyball player, they go to the football games. It's great. Tonight, in about 3.5 minutes, we will run down our welcome and our starting players. That is a joint announcement here on the stream and in the venue here in the big gym, they like to call it. I don't know if is it a sponsored gym at all? Does it have a name, or is it just the big gym?
I think it is just a big gym. I don't know if there is a name for it or not.
All right. We had some volleyball action earlier. The 7th grade started at about 4 o'clock this afternoon. They did win both of their games. The 8th grade, I believe, won both of theirs. Those two matches we're competing against Dunkerton. And then we had JV starting at 5 o'clock, and I wasn't paying attention, but I think JV won.
Yes, both fresh soft started, and then JV also won tonight. So we are looking for the sweep. Or North Tama is looking for the sweep.
Yeah. We do have the chat open on the side of the window for the YouTube stream. If you want to give us a shout out of who you are and where you're watching from, that's great. We like to tell the coaches and the players where their viewers are from. We always like you to be in the gym if possible, but we know that's not always possible. That's why we're providing this stream. And we are doing varsity football right now and varsity volleyball. Maybe down the road when the tech team grows and gets a little more comfortable with streaming and broadcasting, we can do some other contests and games. I'm sure this winter we'll be doing wrestling and boys and girls basketball. I know this summer North Tama Redhawks wrestling team got a brand new competition mat. It's hanging above our heads as we speak.
I am hoping it's up there securely.
Yeah. We got about 1:30 left on the clock here of North Tama and Gladbrook-Reinbeck warm-ups. If you're following rankings at all, last week North Tama was at number 2, right behind Sydney, and Janesville was number 3. Well, on Tuesday, North Tama fell to Janesville, and they switched spots in the rankings. We have Sydney at number 1, Janesville at number 2, and North Tama at number 3. Even though North Tama has a better record at 13-1, Janesville at 9-3. We are down to our last minute here. At the buzzer, our teams will come off the court, and then we will break into our announcements and our pregame.
Should be a good night for volleyball. Gladbrook-Reinbeck always plays us tough. Pretty local feud, if you will, going on.
Nice rivalry.
Yes.
We do share the same superintendent, Mr. David Hill. So that's an interesting situation.
I wonder what colors he was wearing today for the game.
Maybe he was wearing both. Maybe it was blue and red. And here comes our horn. Our two teams will take their benches or go to their benches. We're going to give them a minute or two here, and then we are going to start into our announcements. I'm going to go silent here, Mr. Lou, until we start here.
Okay.
Welcome to tonight's Iowa Star Conference matchup between the Gladbrook-Reinbeck Rebels and the North Tama Redhawks. And here are tonight's lineups. For the Rebels, number 2, Belen Ellenberger. Number 3, Emma McClintock. Number 4, Sari Keel. Number 5, Mahala Olson. Number 10, Katie Clark. Number 17, Megan Cooley. And playing libero tonight, starting out, number 20, Alyssa Morgan. The Rebels are coached by Paula Kelly and assistant coach Chris Keel. And now for your North Tama Redhawks, number 5, Carly Gorder. Number 7, Aubrey Monett. Number 9, Grace Thorson. Number 10, Katie Capriva. Number 13, Alexis Hansen. Number 14, Isabel Sierra. And playing libero tonight, number 1, Takoa Capriva. The Redhawks are coached by Channing Halstead and Carissa Cladovo. Tonight's officials are Vince Workman and Jill Nuss. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. All right, here we go for some Red Hawk volleyball. As the teams take the court and welcome each other, we are about to start. I do want to remind all of our listeners that this is our very first volleyball stream at North Tama. We'll be giving you some interesting facts and some other things here about the teams as we go along. North Tama comes into this game at 13-1. Their only loss to Janesville, and the Rebels come in at 11-5. For the Rebels front row, we have Keel. Looks like it's going to be on the left-hand side. Number 5, Olson, and number 17, Cooley, rounding out the front. The libero, of course, in the back row, number 20, Morgan. And we have number 2 serving, Ellenberger. North Tama is ready to go. Our officials have verified our rosters and lineups, and here we go with the first serve from Ellenberger. Ellenberger with a deep serve to the backcourt. All right, we have a double hit on the Rebels. That is point Redhawks. Number 12, Abby DeBoof, going in for Aubrey Monick.
First serve by number 9, Grace Thorson, out of bounds.
Number 17 serve over the net to the Redhawks side. We have out of bounds by number 3. McClintock. Nice gentle serve there.
And a carry violation for the Rebels.
Oh, nice kill by, is that Abby DeBoof?
That was DeBoof.
Number 10, Katie Capriva, back to serve. Nice gentle overhand serve. Number 4 going for the kill. Keel with the kill. Point Rebels. We have a 13 in for 3. (13) is Strobing. Blocked by 10 of the Rebels. 13 with a kill, but it's long. Kill attempt, I should say. It's only a kill if you get a point.
Number 5, Carly Gorder, in for number 13, Alexis Hansen. Capriva with a serve. Good dig by Capriva.
And we have an attempted pancake save by number 7 of the Rebels, just Skovgaard.
Another kill attempt goes out of bounds for the Rebels.
A little long there by Keel. Go Capriva back to serve. She's on the far left-hand side of the court. Oh. It was an out of bounds, but I think before that even happened, DeBoof was in the net. Keel back to serve. Nice serve. DeBoof.
Sierra sets it up for Gorder.
It's a block attempt. That's called a touch, and it's off the block. That is a point Redhawks.
In for the Redhawks now, number 3, Dylan Ralston, coming in for number 12, Abby DeBoof.
I'm late. Never mind. Number 10, Clark with the kill for the Rebels. Point Rebels.
And now Aubrey Monick coming in for Dylan Ralston.
Number 20, Morgan, their libero, back to serve. Gorder with a kill attempt, but a little bit long. Point Rebels. Set outside to number 6. Good block by the Redhawks. Number 13, excuse me, over the net. We have in the net by the Rebels, point Redhawks.
Back to serve is Sierra, number 14 for the Redhawks.
Cooley on that kill attempt. Redhawks defended it.
Good dig, but
tough dig there by Tekoa Capriva. Hits the girder in the gym and comes down hard, and the Redhawks were not able to recover. That is point Rebels. We are 9-6, as you can tell by our nice little score bug there down in the bottom. Gorder with the kill attempt.
set up by Sierra, and Capriva gets it over.
Tap it over, but they didn't fall for that.
Set up for Thorson.
Thorson pushes it over the net. We have a double hit on the Rebels. That is a point Redhawks, and a double hit is when the ball hits two parts of your body and then goes to another player. That is not allowed.
Kuchera with the serve, but into the net, which means it is point Rebels.
Point Rebels, that's right. Gorder in for Kuchera. And then
and then the libero Tekoa Capriva comes in for Gorder.
Yep. A lot of change-ups here.
Katie with a kill.
Oh, it's in. That's point Redhawks by Katie Capriva. Capriva, the Redhawks' only 6-footer, 12 for 7. That'd be DeBoof in for Monett. Thorson serving. Oh, that was in. Cooley with the kill on the Redhawks. That's point Rebels. Redhawks 11, Rebels 8. This is the first game. Touch by number 3, McClintock, and out. That's point Redhawks.
Back to serve is number 10, Katie Capriva.
Capriva with a nice serve to the back center.
And that was in, they said.
Yep, we have an in, they have an out. They are going to overrule the line judge, as the up judge had a very good view of that. Some very quick ball handling at the net by the Rebels. Oh, coming down fast. North Tama not able to recover. Whenever the ball hits the girders or any part of the upper structure and comes down on your own side, you are able to attempt to get it back into play, but oftentimes it comes down way too fast.
Sierra set her note for DeBoof. Good dig by number 2, Ellenbrun. And another
double hit.
Another double hit.
Rebels. Decorah Capriva back to serve. Number 1, the Redhawks libero. Oh, that was in.
That was in.
Nice ace by Capriva.
It was close.
It was very close. Capriva serving. Nope. Number 10, Clark, attempting to tip it over the net, but unable to. Hits the net and falls. That's point Redhawks. The Rebels take a timeout. We got 16-9 on the scoreboard. Redhawks are up 16-9 is the Rebels. These two teams are pretty evenly matched. Their overall records are a little bit different. Redhawks 13-1 and the Rebels with 11-5. Looking at their gameplay though, the Redhawks are doing a little bit better job right now. Okay. That means we're too loud.
These two teams did play in a North Tama tournament about a week and a half ago, with North Tama coming out on top.
Was that the North Tama tournament?
That was a North Tama tournament.
Okay. There was a Meskwaki tournament earlier in the season. Capriva with the serve. Oh, number 10, Clark. Timing a little bit off on that jump and kill attempt.
Normally it's Cooley that does the kind of short setup, and looks like Clark was not ready for it.
Nice block by the Redhawks and a
good save by Thorson.
Number 13 is.
And
we have a touch, and that is point Rebels. A touch is when a ball gets hit over the net and touches any member of the team before it goes out of bounds. Gorder with a tip over, a little bit out of bounds.
Trying to set up for a Gorder kill, and just a little off balance there towards the net.
Keel with the serve to back center. DeBoof trying to outside hit over here on the left-hand side, but not able to get it over the net. DeBoof again pushing it into the back row. Number 13 with the kill. Decorah trying to save it on that one, but unable, and basically gets the touch there and bounces out the back of the court.
Good dig by Capriva, but blocked at the net. This is the Rebels' 5 points in a row now.
Keel with the serve. DeBoof with a kill attempt.
And it looks like that went over the net, but past the antenna.
Yeah, it was on the outside of the antenna and came back over, so that is point Redhawks.
Now serving for the Redhawks, number 3, Dylan Ralston. Just above the fingertips of Dylan Ralston there. Nice serve by Morgan. Mona trying to get that ball and
trying to bump it up to the setter and not able to handle that bump. Morgan with the serve. Gorder outside hit. Nice kill to set back center by Gorder. And that is point Redhawks. 19-16 Redhawks. Rebels trailing.
Sierra with the light serve and not over the net.
We got 3 in for 13 on the Rebels. That's McClintock coming in to serve. And we have a timeout. Redhawks, I'm guessing.
It looks like it, yep.
We're going to ask JD. JD, can you hear me okay? Yeah? Well, Logan said I'm a little quiet, so. Logan said I'm a little quiet, so. Okay.
In this timeout, want to give a shout out to some of the tech team who is here tonight with us.
Yeah.
On camera right now, we got Randy Reese, a sophomore at North Tama, working the scoreboard and making sure our live stream is up and running is Xander Finzen, a junior, and making sure that we are hearing, or we are loud enough, is another junior, JD Wheeler.
JD's monitoring our audio right now. We're trying to get it at a good level. Without these students, we wouldn't be able to do this. They're doing a great job learning the ins and outs of streaming. And we're back to play with number 3 serving, McClintock. Redhawks with a good hit.
Good save off the ceiling, and it works out for the Redhawks.
Katie Capriva with the hit over the middle. The ball just grazes the net and slows it down enough to throw the Rebels off.
Now coming in for the Redhawks is number 8, Caitlin Kuchera, coming in to serve. Good save by Monet. And Thorson gets it over the net. Nice block by Hansen and Thorson there up at the net.
Olsen trying to block, but ends up with a touch off of Olsen. Point Redhawks. 21-17 Redhawks at this point. Timeout by the Rebels. I didn't see it. I'm assuming it's timeout Rebels because they are down at this point. That is the normal thing that would happen right about here. We do have 25 people watching. We would like to welcome you to the Red Hawk streaming here of the volleyball game. If you get a chance, go back out to the Red Hawk channel and click subscribe. If we can try it, we're going to try to get to 1,000 subscribers as soon as we can, and we'll be able to offer our viewers some interesting other things we can do on the stream, like streaming from our cell phones, getting some interviews and some other stuff. Kuchera with the serve. Capriva with the little dunk over the net, right into center over all of the Rebels there.
Good move by the senior there.
Kuchera serving, out. Point Rebels. 2 in for 6 for the Rebels. That's Ellenberger coming in to serve.
Just over the net.
Hits the top of the net, goes over. That is a legal move now. Number 13, Alexis Hansen with a little dunk over the net. Number 12 in for number 7. Got to wait for the officials there, ladies. Deboof for Monet.
Thorson with the serve and to the net.
Thorson with an interesting serve there. We have number 17, Cooley, back to serve for the Rebels. Hits top of the net again, but goes over to the Redhawks. Katie Capriva with the kill, right down the middle. Hits the back right side of the Rebel court.
And it is game point for the Redhawks here. Katie Capriva serving.
Oh, a little off hit there, off speed hit.
Still got over.
Keel. Capriva gets it over. Oh, we have number 4 under the net. She's going to contest that, but I think our game is over here. That's number 4. Sari Keel. Sari Keel was under the net. That gave the Redhawks a game point and gives the Redhawks the first game of this match.
It is best of 5.
It is best of 5. Games go to 25 points. Need to win by 2. Our little score bug on the video caught up now. You can see the number 1 after North Tama. That means they have won 1 game. We have 27 people watching now, which is awesome. Thank you very much for watching Red Hawk Volleyball. Down the road, we will be looking for sponsors. If you are a local business person or someone who would just like to sponsor the streaming video of North Tama sports or activities, we're going to be streaming all kinds of things here at North Tama. Feel free to get a hold of the school. You can talk to Mr. Levi LaRue, and I'm sure you can work out some sponsorships and some advertising. We're going to set up some different things, like maybe you want a little graphic in the corner. Maybe you want a full-size screen graphic. Maybe you just want us to mention your business every once in a while. We'll have all kinds of different opportunities for businesses and sponsors. Channing Halstead down in their group's huddle, getting their team ready to go. All right, let's try to give you a breakdown here. Looks like we got Hansen, Capriva, and Thorson up on the front row. Monit, Sierra, and Gorder in the back row.
And Decorah and Gorder are going to switch out.
Yep. The ceremonial jump and slap. Redhawks being the winner of the first game get to serve first on this game. Takoa Capriva back to serve. Nice.
Katie Capriva hits the net but goes over.
Keel with the outside hit. Turned by the Redhawks. Oh, touched by number 2, Ellenberger, off the Rebels for a Red Hawk point. Takoa Capriva looking for a towel to wipe off the ball, I believe, or parts of the floor. Gym floors get very slippery with any sort of water.
And for some of you watching, this might be the first time you have seen the new gym floor this year.
Yeah.
Was repainted, redone over the summer.
It's very nice. All right, Capriva back to serve. Nice shot, middle back.
Tipped at the line, saved by Monit.
Keel again with the hit on that, and does fall in the backcourt of the Redhawks. That's a point for the Rebels.
Did a good job of hitting that line back there.
Number 17, Cooley, back to serve for the Rebels. We have a point for the Rebels, a double hit. Seems like the left side of our court is the double hit court. It's where all of the double hits have happened so far. Cooley attempting that serve, but does not get over the net. We have a substitution, number 12 for number 7. That's DeBoof for Monit. Thorson back to serve. This time making it over. With the hit, big hit. Oh, falls right in the front line of the Rebels.
A little miscommunication there by the Rebels.
That is point Redhawks. Nice off-speed serve. Capriva attempting the pancake save there, but bounces off of her out the back of the court. We got 13 in for 3 on the Rebels. Strobing in. DeBoof with the hit, and off the block, goes out of bounds. That's point Redhawks. Nice hit by Abby DeBoof. Into some good blocking coverage there. That bump to the front line, just a little too much for their setter. Number 10, Clark, gives the Redhawks another point.
Ellenbring.
Oh, it's in again. Capriva watching that one hit the floor. Point Rebels.
The Rebels are doing a good job of hitting that line over there, hitting that kind of corner area.
Yeah, it seems like the Redhawks have a little bit of a Bermuda Triangle over in that corner. Things are just dropping. DeBoof with touch. Number 6 with an off-speed hit.
Found a gap in the defense there, and
Ava Wyatt with that off-speed hit, and throws the Redhawks off just enough for them to not be able to return it. 5-5 tie score. We are in the second game. Hanson with the kill right down the middle. Able to avoid the block. I believe there's only one blocker up for that one. We have a substitution, 8 for 13. Caitlin Kuchera in for Alexis Hanson. Seems like some miscommunication on the Rebels. They're not getting to their spots.
good block by the Rebels. Sierra out.
Push was just a little too far.
Just a few inches out of bounds.
That's point Rebels. Substitution, 13 for 8.
And then the libero comes in for Hanson.
Yep. Koa Capriva back in the back row there. Thorson with a questionable bump there. They gave it to her. Yikes. Katie Capriva with the big hit, but out of bounds.
First time I think Rebels have taken the lead all night.
Too high. Gorder with the hit off a keel. Gorder again, but it's out. Little too far. Point Rebels. DeBoof with the hit. It's returned. Rebels get back over. DeBoof again, off speed. Block. Good block by DeBoof and Gorder. Red Hawk point.
The
Substitution. Ralston in for DeBoof. Dylan Ralston back to serve. Nice serve right over the net.
I'm not familiar with that hand signal. Keith, what is that one?
Yeah, not sure either. We'll have to look that one up.
And Ralston serves it out of bounds there.
That's point Rebels. They do the double substitution. They have a substitution on Red Hawks, 7 for 3. Monit in for Ralston. Clintock served that one. Capriva with the hit from the back row. Number 5, Olsen with a hit for the Rebels. Capriva again. Number 6. Oh, this is going to be a tough return. Yeah. Good try by Grace Thorson. Just a little too far back and not able to return it. That's Rebel point. Rebels are up 10-8 at this point. McClintock is serving.
Oh. Hits
Just
the net and stays on our end.
Yeah.
Or stays on North Tama's end.
Just didn't make it over. McClintock back to serve again. Little off-speed serve there, kind of slow. Gorder with the hit. Blocked by number 6 and number 17. That's Cooley and Wyatt. Cooley and Wyatt with that big block there. Point Rebels, they're up 12-8. Timeout Red Hawks.
The biggest lead of the night so far for the Rebels.
First game was won by the Red Hawks. This is best of 5. Timeouts in volleyball are 1 minute. Wiping up a little water on the court. All right, McClintock serving. Red Hawks trying to get the service back.
Good save by the libero.
Oh, number 6. Wyatt, I believe. Yes, Wyatt did not a good hit there. She was a little off, and I think misjudged it. Went way low. Number 14 with her serve, Isabel Sierra. Kill by Gorder, number 5. Slams it down, puts the Red Hawks at 10. And the Rebels at 12. Isabel Sierra back to serve. No touch. Point to the Rebels on that one. 2 in for 6 for the Rebels. Ellenberger in to serve. In for Wyatt. Katie Capriva with the little tip over. Number 4 with an off-speed hit. That's Keel. Kill by Gorder.
Another good kill by the senior. And Gorder comes out. Alexis Hansen comes in.
She's got a huge hit.
And
Takoa Capriva with a serve error. Gives the Rebels a point, and that's 14 for the Rebels and 11 for the Redhawks. Out. That's a service error for the Rebels. Point Redhawks. DeBoof in for Monett. DeBoof, Hansen, Capriva, all in the front row. Long serve. Adrenaline must be flowing here. A lot of long serves, hard serves. 12-15 Rebels. Number 7, Skolgard serving. Hansen with the kill. Right down the middle. Point Redhawks, 15-13. Rebels are still up. Katie Capriva with a soft little serve to the middle of the court. Keel with a slam home over there in that same spot. She's getting Capriva every time in that little corner. Keel is back to serve.
DeBoof.
Big hit there. Hit by number 13. Strobing. Blocked by the Redhawks, but comes down on their own side of the court. Point Rebels. 17-13 Rebels at this point. Number 4, Sari Keel back to serve for the Rebels. Hansen with a hit. Return that time. Oh, hit by the Rebels. Bounces off the net out of bounds. Point Redhawks.
In to serve for the Redhawks, number 8, Kaylin Kuchera comes in for Alexis Hansen, takes over the back row.
Nice serve. Big push by the libero. Gorder with a little tip over the net that time, threw the blockers off and landed right down on their side.
I think the Rebels were expecting another kill from Gorder and
Yep.
just kind of tips it over the net.
Point Redhawks, 15-17. Rebels still up by 2. Caitlin Kuchera back to serve for the Redhawks. Oh, we got some net action there. That's palming the ball.
Did they say Gorder was in the net there?
Not in the net. It's palming is when you like an illegal touch of the ball.
Okay.
Yeah. Service error by number 20, Alyssa Morgan for the Rebels, gives the Redhawks a point. 16-18. Redhawks are down by 2.
Dylan Ralston comes in for Abby DeBoof to take over the back row and serve the ball.
Nice consistent serve by Ralston. Oh, double hit by Ralston. They called it a tip out, but it hit her arm and her face, which is a double hit. Number 3, Emma Clintock, back to serve for the Rebels. 16-19 Rebels. A little soft serve right to the center. Thorson with a long hit. Out of bounds. Point Rebels. Redhawks taking a timeout at 16-20 Rebels. That would be the Redhawks' second timeout. I need to do a little something with your camera here, sir. We're gonna level your camera. It's a little bit off. You can tell by the top bar there.
I keep accidentally hitting the zoom button.
No, you're fine. We're just gonna straighten that out. See now how the line is almost straight across at the top. It curves a little in the middle, but that's okay. There we go. You're all set. That's the end of our timeout. Redhawks 16, Rebels 20. Very warm with the weather outside today, which makes it very warm inside this gym. All right. Soft serve. Thorson with the kill right into the block of the Rebels, and it bounces out and out off the Rebels. Point Redhawks. 17-20 Redhawks. Isabel Sierra back to serve. Oh, number 5, Olsen with the kill for the Rebels.
For the Rebels, number 2, Ellenberger. Coming in for number 6, Ava Wyatt.
Not sure what happened on that kill. The Redhawks just weren't ready for it. Big hole in the middle. Gorder with the hit. Clintock returned that.
Good dig by Capriva.
Oh. Thorson trying to make the hit into the same block again, but does not make it over the net. Ellenberger back to serve. Oh, touch by number 20, Allison Morgan.
Made it difficult for Morgan the libero to get a hold on that ball.
That's point Redhawks, 18-22 Redhawks. Getting close to game point. 33 people watching on the YouTube channel right now. We really appreciate you, everyone joining in, watching your North Tama Redhawks. Like I said, it's really warm in here, and so players are sweating, and when they hit the ground, we have to get all that water off the floor. Skola Capriva back to serve. Nice strong serve, back center. Number 5, Olsen with the kill for the Rebels. That brings us up to Rebels 23, Redhawks 18. Redhawks need to change something up here. Number 17. Oh, into the net. Thorson into the net. Call that ball out of bounds. It has a combination of out of bounds and body slamming the net. Cooley back to serve. 24-18. This is game point. That's a game for the Rebels. Just a little tip there between Thorson and Keel. Keel got a height advantage over Thorson and tipped it right down. We will take 3 minutes in between game here. Redhawks with the first game and the Rebels with the second game. Puts us up 1-1. Puts us even 1-1. What am I saying?
While we got some time here, I have a couple of shout outs to give on the air.
Awesome.
The first one is to Misty McKinley, a part of our custodial staff, for helping us set up today, as well as getting the gym floor clean, ready for tonight's action. And I'm also supposed to give a shout out to Nick Sierra, who is watching his younger sister play all the way from Kirkwood.
All the way from Kirkwood.
All the way from Kirkwood.
Awesome. Yeah, we've had a lot of people liking what we're doing here with the streaming the games. Football, very, very popular last Friday night. Had 153 people watching the football game. A few more than tonight, but then after that, since then, we're up to almost 900 views on that football game. If you get a chance, click on the subscribe button on the North Tama YouTube channel. When we get 1,000 subscribers, we'll be able to do some cool things like interview the coaches at halftime for football games, maybe before or after here at volleyball games. It also gives us an opportunity with our cell phones to cover a few of the sports that aren't normally something you would sit and watch for 2 hours, 3 hours, maybe a little bit of cross country and some of the maybe track later on. We'll be able to do some quick stuff on our cell phones. North Tama football tomorrow night will be at Hudson. Looking for a little bit of revenge there, as Hudson was able to knock off North Tama last year. That game went into overtime, and the Red Hawks were unable to win that game. This year, Hudson, from what I've seen, a little background, they're battling some injuries. They've had some graduation, some students graduate, and so not quite the team they were a year ago. Number 2, Ellenberger back to serve for the Rebels. North Tama just about ready to go. Everyone else is ready to go. And the serve by Ellenberger. Colo with the ball over the net. Number 17 with the off-speed hit. Cooley. Number 5 with the pushover. Olsen. Pushover by Hansen. Keel with the hit, but no, hits the top and kind of the side of the net. Does not go over. That would be point Red Hawks. Substitution, 12 in for 7. That's DeBoof for Monett. That was almost a double hit. We had 2 players going for the same ball. Keel gets it over the net. Isabel Sierra. Morgan. Who's Thorson with the kind of a push hit there. Wait, was that Thorson or was that Hansen?
It looked like Hansen.
Hansen.
Yeah.
17 off speed hit again. Cooley. Edie Capriva getting that one over. Oh, off of Thorson it looked like. Out the back of the court for the Red Hawks. That's point Rebels. Number 17, Cooley, back to serve. Go Capriva. That bump. Oh, number 3, McClintock, trying to bump it up to the front row, but misdirects it out of bounds. That's point Red Hawks. 3-1 Red Hawks. Nice soft service by Katie Capriva. Throwing off the Rebels there. They were looking for something a lot stronger. Katie Capriva back to serve. Nice soft one right to the middle of the court. Number 5, Olsen with the hit over. Number 13, Alexis Hansen with the kill right down the center again. Back of the court, big hole for that is Point Redhawks.
Point Redhawks and an early timeout for GR here as they are trailing early 5-1 in this third set, or third match of the set. Keith needs to help me out here with the terminology, the lingo of volleyball.
Well, it's been a while. I was a volleyball official. It's changed a little bit since I was officiating, so there's a few of these signals and few rules I'm going to have to look up. Maybe I'll have a little chat with the officials when we're done. It's probably the easiest way to figure out what's going on here. That'll be the Rebels' first time out. Paula Kelly, head coach of the Rebels, having a little chat with the official. Don't know what they're talking about, but
there was an incident with a towel earlier on. And
Keel with the big hit over. Nice tip. I want to say that was Isabel Sierra.
That was Sierra, yes.
The Rebels unable to return that, gives a point to the Redhawks, 6-1 Redhawks. Katie Capriva with the soft serve to center court. Keel with a big hit.
Good dig by Capriva.
Oh, yeah. Thorson with the hit over. Keel coming with another hit, off speed. DeBoof. Out of bounds. Point Rebels, 6-2 Redhawks. Number 7, Slovgard back to serve. Being we've done a couple football, I want to say back to pass, but they don't go back to pass in volleyball.
We are still stuck in football mode here.
Yeah, it's a little tricky going back and forth within the seasons.
New to the lineup, first time tonight, is number 6, Shea Ewalt, a freshman, in for DeBoof.
Hansen with the push over and the touch by number 7. That's Slovgard. Out on her and Point Redhawks. Kuchera in for Hansen. And Tekoa Capriva also out. Oh,
that was in.
That is a nice serve right there.
I thought it was going to be out as well, and it just kind of died like right there at the end and just kind of fell.
Thorson with the good serve there. That was nice. Or wait, not Thorson. Was that Kuchera?
That was Kuchera, yes.
Yeah. Thorson came out of the back row and it looked like her. Oh, that one was in for the Rebels. Redhawks leaving the back of the court a little open there for that one. We got number 6 in for number 2 on the Rebels.
It's Wyatt in for Ellenberger. And Keel is serving for the Rebels.
Sari Keel. Their big hitter. That's a block by 6 and 10 that does not block the ball back over for the Rebels, and that's Point Redhawks. 3 in for 6 for the Redhawks.
Ralston coming in to serve for the freshman.
Nice soft hit to the front right. Capriva trying to make a hit from the back row, but not enough height on that one.
Looked like she mistimed it just a little bit.
Yeah. Point Rebels, 9-4 Redhawks at this point. Sierra back to Gorder with a big hit, and it looked into me. Yeah.
Our line judge agrees, yep.
Our Patty Calderwood line judge. Patty is our athletic assistant, administrative assistant. She helps put on all of this stuff. She does everything. 6 beating the block there. Skolgard. Skolgard with the hit, and it's out.
Nice judgment there by Decorah in the back to let that ball go out.
11-4 Redhawks. Sierra back to the serve. Oh, good block by Gorder. Gorder trying to hit it over again, blocked again. Thorson with a pushover. Oh, number 6, Wyatt. Trying to hit it over, but misjudged that. That's point Redhawks, 12-4 Redhawks. Yeah, like a slap or something to the ball. I'm not quite sure there on the Rebels. That's one of those calls we're gonna have to ask them about. That is point Redhawks. It's 13-4 Redhawks. Mr. LaRue, is there another battery in that bag?
I only have the 2, and there's 1 charging right now, it looks like.
Okay. There should. Oh, you know. Take this battery out when it gets down to 5 and put it in the back. This one should be fully charged. Third battery's in the camera.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. I knew we had 3 batteries. All right, that comes down to the last seconds here of the timeout. North Tama is 13. The Gladbrook-Reinbeck Rebels are 4 right now, at 4. It's North Tama's serve. Isabel Sierra back to serve.
And just a tip over by Capriva.
Nice tip right over the block. Nice little soft touch. 14-4 Redhawks. Oh, into the net on that one for Sierra. Point Rebels. 14-5 Redhawks. 3 McClintock in for serving. Oh! Little tip over by the Rebels, and the Redhawks could not compensate there. 14. No, what? Okay, I missed the call there. Something happened on the Rebels side that I missed.
I did too. I thought it was GR's ball as well.
They must have been in the net or something. It was all very close to the net. Number 6, Wyatt with the kill. Point Rebels. 15-6 Redhawks. Ellenberger back to serve. service error, point Redhawks. 6 in for number 7. Ewald in for Monit.
Thorson serving.
Nice kill by Katie Capriva.
That was also a good assist by Sierra, able to hit it backwards instead of just kind of straight up.
Really nice setback to her. Those are tricky, but very nice. Thorson with the ace.
Little miscommunication there between Ellenberger and Morgan.
I got it, you got it, I got it, you got it. No. Well, Thorson with the service error that time. She has a service approach that's a little different, and I'm not sure if it's good control every time. 18-7 Redhawks.
Oh, just outside.
18-8 Rebels. Rebels are 8, Redhawks are 18. Capriva trying to come from the back row for a big hit down the middle, but unable to do that. Number 2 in for number 4.
That is Jaden Roush, a freshman.
In for Isabel Sierra. Looks like we have a double hit by the Redhawks.
That was on the freshman who just came in.
18-10 Redhawks. Off-speed hit there. Whoa. Thorson protecting her face is what it looked like to me. Hit right into the net and not recoverable. 18-11 Rebels.
Sierra back in for the Redhawks.
Riva with the hit over. Keel. Out. Redhawks point.
The Rebel coach arguing it was tipped, but the refs disagree with her.
8 in for 13. Chair for Hanson. Capriva hitting to the back left. Keel with the hit over, right to center.
Good save by Decorah, and the ball gets over.
Keel with another big hit, makes it through the block. That is point Rebels, 19-12. Got some substitutions. Solfgard back to serve. Keel up in the front row. And Strombein. Oh. Ewell trying with that big hit, but a little long. Ewald again, and in that time.
Just on the line, it looked like.
Well, on the line in volleyball is in. Kuchera going in for Hanson, 8 for 13. 20-13 Redhawks. Kuchera back to serve. Whoa, way long. She's got some power on that one. And going back in for her is Hanson.
And Ellenberger is out, and Wyatt is in for the Rebels.
Keel back to serve for the Rebels. Gorder with the hit.
Ooh, good save by the Rebels. Hits the top, but they get it over.
Ewald trying the big hit there, but can't get it over the net. Point Rebels, 2015 Redhawks. Keel back to serve. In. Ace for Keel. That gives them 2016 Redhawks, and Coach Halstead takes a timeout for the Redhawks.
The Rebels have clawed their way back into this match. They were at one point down 13-4. Now it's 2016. North team with advantage still.
We now have 43 people watching on the YouTube channel, which is awesome. We really appreciate everyone who's tuning in. Like I've mentioned previously, if you get a chance, please go back to the channel itself and click the subscribe button up in the right-hand corner, and that will help us a little bit. Every click will help us get to 1,000 subscribers. That is our goal. We've only been doing this for a couple weeks now, and we're already up, I think, in the mid 150s or somewhere around there. So Keel is back to serve for the Rebels. Very consistent server. Touch by number 20, Morgan. Point, Redhawks. Is that Gorder on the kill?
That was Gorder on the kill, yes. Number 3, Dylan Rawson coming in for Shea Ewald.
Out. Number 10. Number 10, Clark with that big hit, but out of bounds. 22-16 Redhawks. Ralston trying to pick up that bump there, but went right off or out of bounds. Morgan back to serve. Right down the center back. Morgan to Keel, little dump over the middle. Katie Caputo, touch. Gorder with the big hit, and off of number 7.
Another good kill by Gorder here.
Right off Skolgard. 23-17 Redhawks.
The dig by the Redhawks goes over the net.
Oh, number 13. Trombine not able to get it over the net. Point Redhawks, game point Redhawks, 24-17 right now. Isabel Sierra back to serve. Number 6, Wyatt with the kill. Redhawks still up 24-18. Number 3, McClintock back to serve. Ball falls on the Redhawks side. I saw a foot go under the net. Should be up.
Capriva with the dig. And Gorder tries to get that last kill of this set and stays on the Red Hawks side. 24-20, the Rebels are serving.
Look here, you just know, you do the game.
Number 3, McClintock. Monit takes it. Isabel sets it out for Gorder, and it is out of bounds. Gorder a little too hard on the kill there. Kill attempt. Makes it 24-21 Rebels. McClintock serving. Capriva gets it to Sierra, and Thorson going for the kill. Decorah with a save, and Decorah gets it over the net. McClintock sets it up for number 4.
Oh, no.
Cannot get it over the net, and that is a Red Hawk win for that set.
That was number 4, Sari Keel with that attempt, and game point there for the Red Hawks. That now puts Red Hawks up 2-1. Being the best of 5, the Red Hawks need 1 to finish them off. 1 more game. The Rebels win the next one, then we do another one after that. Best out of 5. This is a really good volleyball match. Two good teams. Nice rivalry.
During this break between sets, I have another shout out to give out to Mr. Matt Walston, who the last couple years was an assistant coach for the North Tama volleyball team, and he is current social studies teacher at North Tama, NHS advisor. I know he was earlier working in the concession stands tonight with the sophomore class, helping raise funds for homecoming and other activities that the sophomores will have throughout the year.
And he trusted me to take a drink and pay for it later. So he's a great guy.
Very trustworthy. Maybe to a fault, Keith.
Here's another shout out to Rick Samuelson and his crew that he had working on our platform for our camera tonight. This platform, I think, is barely 24 hours old.
Yes.
And they did a good job. It's nice and sturdy. It's not wiggling at all, unless I bump it really hard. But a lot of people here tonight. Former principal, Mr. Ewell, across the way, sitting by the student section. Brave man. Mr. Ewell retired last year, and we now have a new elementary principal.
Also want to give some props to our student section tonight, to North Tama student section. Been loud and rowdy all night.
Yeah, they're great. Like I said, this school is wonderful. All the students supporting each other, going out to the other sports, even if they're not playing. Coming up tomorrow night, North Tama football will travel just up the road a bit to Hudson, Iowa. We are back in play. Keel, touch off of Monit. And the Rebels go up 1-0. I went to school near Hudson, Wisconsin. That's why I almost said Wisconsin there, but it's Hudson, Iowa, where the North Tama Redhawks will be tomorrow night. With the pushover, Olsen. Katie Capriva trying to kill. Oh, number 4 Keel trying to get it over the net on that. Little off balance or something there and does not come close. 12 in for 7. Debut for Monit. It's 1-1. Tie game. Just started. Go Capriva.
Good save by the Redhawks there.
Keel with an off speed, trying to just dump it over a little bit, but unable to push it far enough. Thorson back to serve. Whoa! Capriva with a huge dig there, too much power against Clark. Gives the Rebels a point, and it's 2-2.
Skogard with the serve.
Capriva with the big hit, and the Rebels unable to get it back to a player and get it over the net. Point Redhawks. Katie Capriva with a nice serve right down the middle there. Touch by Sierra. Capriva with the hit. Oh, little push over, barely over the net. Just out of bounds, point Redhawks. Touch by number 2, Ellenberger. Point Redhawks.
Maybe a little too strong there for Ellenberger, or didn't anticipate it to be that strong. Good dig by the libero Morgan.
Yep. Isabel Sierra with the set, and Hansen with the big hit, hits the top of the net, bounces out of bounds. That would be point Rebels.
There is a miscommunication here. The ref said it was North Tama's ball, while the line judge said it was GR's.
We have a conference over there. It is GR's ball, out of bounds, Redhawks. No instant replay in high school volleyball, so it is all the officials. DeBoof. DeBoof up against number 10, Katie Clark. That wasn't so much as a block as just a slap of the ball down.
Perfect timing by Clark there.
Keel with the serve. Capriva bumping it over. And falls in for a Red Hawk bounce there. Red Hawk point. 8 for 13. Hansen comes out. Okachera goes in. Chera, nice serve. Off of Morgan for a service ace there. 7-4 Redhawks. Kuchera back to serve. Serving from the left of the line, right over the top of the net. Oh, number 13.
Strobing, unable to get that ball over the net.
Chera, service error into the net. Point Rebels, it's 8-5 North Tama.
It kind of looked like the ball hit her hand wrong coming off there.
Yep, we've seen that. Hansen back in for Kuchera.
Sierra winning the battle at the net.
That was a good one. She really didn't have the height advantage there. Full guard. Thorson. DeBoof with the hit. Up to the block. Oh, under. Got back though, apparently.
Oh.
Katie Capriva with the big kill right down the center.
Huge kill there for Capriva.
9-5 Redhawks. Ralston in for DeBoof. Ralston with a nice easy serve right to the middle.
Good dig by Katie.
Thorson into the block. They're able to recover. Number 6, Wyatt, with that kill to the back corner of the Redhawks court. That's a corner that's been giving Toccoa Capriva a hard time all night.
I like how you put it earlier, that Bermuda Triangle back there.
It's right back there. It's like they all disappear right there, and she's lost about 4 or 5 of them, I think, back there. Number 3, McClintock with that serve. Thorson with the hit. Gorder with the kill. Number 5, Carly Gorder with the kill. It's 10-6 Redhawks. Sierra back to serve. Sierra with the dig.
Good dig by Sierra there.
Yeah. Gorder with the kill. Touched a couple of the Rebel players. Last one was number 20, Morgan. It's 11-6 Redhawks as the Rebels take a timeout, maybe? Yeah. Rebel timeout. now. 11-6 North Tama. North Tama's got two games over the Rebels right now. A North Tama win would seal this game up, this match, and a Rebel win would bring us to another game. North Tama student section hamming it up for CJ, our Traer Star Clipper reporter. CJ, another guy who does wonderful things for North Tama. He is at every event, documenting and taking pictures. Does a great job.
And actually, I think that we're going to have an article about the Tech team in tomorrow's issue.
Oh, Isabel Sierra with the serve. Oh, couldn't tell who was going to do that one. 5 and 17 of the Rebels, both trying for that. Mix things up. Opened up a big hole for the Redhawks. 12-6 Redhawks. Sierra back to serve.
Number 5 for the Rebels, Olsen's limping a little bit. Hope it's nothing too serious.
Big hit by number 6, Wyatt, out of bounds. 13-6 Redhawks. Sierra back to serve. Battle at the net. We had number 5, Carly Gorder, I believe, at the net, in the net.
I think the ref said it was actually Grace Thorson into the net
really?
there. It was probably a mixture of both of them.
Yeah, Carly was blocking my view. Number 2, Ellenberger with the ace on that one. Point Rebels.
Good serve by Ellenberger, just right out of the reach of Toccoa Capriva.
13-8 Redhawks.
Going back to Capriva.
Oh, Katie Capriva with the kill off the libero, number 20, Morgan. Toccoa Capriva back to serve. Oh, big block. Number 17, number 4. That's Cooley and Keel. Redhawks couldn't break through that block. That's 14-9 Rebels. Katie Capriva with a little bump over the net. Keel with a hit. It falls into the back of the Redhawks court. 14-10 as the Rebels battle back into this game. Cooley serving. Oh, a little mix up there between Hanson and Capriva. Point Rebels, 14-11. Cooley serving. Hanson into the block, and the block deflects it down, and they try to get it and can't. 15-11 Redhawks. Thorson back to serve. Nice soft set to the middle of the court. Oh, number 10 misjudged her speed there. Point Redhawks. That's Katie Clark, little off. Thorson back to serve. That is out on Thorson. Little too much power, 16-12 Redhawks. Couple substitutions by the Rebels.
And Skogard serving.
And Strobene in. Capriva into the
Good
block.
block by the Rebels.
Another block. DeBoof on that hit. Keel with the hit. Abby DeBoof with a great hit, but it's able to be returned. That is a double hit on the Rebels. Point Redhawks. You could see that ball when it hit and just almost immediately changed directions.
I was going to say, I'm not a big knower of the rules, but even I can see that one.
Yep. Thorson with the hit over. Isabel Sierra trying to get to that ball, but not able to. 17-13 Redhawks. Substitution, 6 in for 2. Wyatt in for Ellenberger. Keel serving. DeBoof trying to hit it over, but that was a big bump to her. Misjudged the timing on that one. 14 for the Rebels, 17 for the Redhawks. Number 4, Keel back to serve. Isabel Sierra with the set. DeBoof with the hit. We have point Redhawks. I'm not sure on that call. They have 8 in for 13. Hanson's out. Kuchera's in. Couple hand signals. I'm definitely going to have to check with the officials when we're done. That was like a fist hand signal.
Yeah, that's what I saw too.
This is awesome. It is awesome. These girls are playing great tonight. Kuchera with the serve.
That's 4.
That's 4 hits. Kuchera back to serve.
I was going to say it looked like that one hit the antenna, and
it was outside the antenna, yeah.
Katie Capriva caught it, so.
Definitely outside the antenna. Nice thing about watching your own stream here is about a few seconds behind, and you can see it kind of like an instant replay. Kuchera into the net, service error. Point Rebels, 20-15. Redhawks are up.
Morgan with the serve.
Nice serve, deep center. DeBoof off the block gets the point, 21-15 Redhawks. Nice hit by Abby DeBoof. The Rebels' blocks have been really good tonight, and to get a point off their blocks is you're doing great. Dylan Ralston in serving.
Tipped at the net.
Oh, touch by number 4, Keel. 22-15 Redhawks. Dylan Ralston back to serve. Sierra to Thorson. Big block. Decorah could not handle that one off the block. 22-16 Rebels. We got substitutions on both sides. 5 for 7 for the Rebels, and 7 for 3 on the the Redhawks. Now I've gone to hockey.
Serving now for the Rebels, number 3, Emma McClintock.
I was looking at Decorah's jersey and thinking Blackhawks. Little floor care there, and we're ready to go. Number 3, McClintock back to serve. Priva to Sierra. Gorder with the kill off a Keel. 23-16 Redhawks. Gorder with some really big hits tonight. Isabel Sierra back to serve. Nice serve, deep center. Number 10, Katie Capriva into the block, off the block, out of bounds. Point Redhawks, 24-16, game point, match point for the Redhawks. Isabel Sierra back to serve. Fight at the net. Drops on the Rebels side, and that is point Redhawks. That is the game and the match as the ladies shake hands. Center court. North Tama, 3 games to Gladbrook's 1 game. Gladbrook-Reinbeck. 2 teams nicely matched. Redhawks come out on top tonight. We would like to thank everyone who tuned in here on the YouTube channel for the North Tama Redhawks. Had about 45 people, I think, was probably 45 was our max. Sorry, I was reading a quick comment. This is our first volleyball game match, and we are training our students, and we are getting into the swing of things of calling a volleyball match, and so it might be a little rough now and then, but we'll get the hang of it. Next game match for the Redhawks. Any clue? I can't remember.
9/24 next Tuesday. They are home against GMG.
GMG, that should be another good match. Tomorrow night, the Red Hawk football team is in Hudson, and I'll be there. We will not be streaming that. We are only streaming home varsity games and meets right now. So next Tuesday will be our next meet here in the big gym here at North Tama Schools. So again, if you have any comments or suggestions, we're really open to that. If you could subscribe on the YouTube channel, that's awesome. That would help us out. And we will continue to try to make this better and better. We do have some students interested in doing some announcing later on once we kind of get things rolling here. So I'd like to thank all the people involved in helping put this together. Mr. LaRue has been an awesome resource here at the school, pulling all the kids together. My name's Keith Kennedy. I work at the University of Northern Iowa. My kids go to school here, and I'm helping out, teaching teaching the students and teaching a little bit to Mr. LaRue here on
more than a little, more than a little.
How to stream and how to put on sporting presentations. So thank you very much. We'll see you on Tuesday. Have a great night.